Got original 1941 Cadillac DeVille. This was a big radio. What we've done is we've cut it completely down and reformed all the case on it. The guy is putting in air and ducts and all right here where normally the speaker used to be. So we remodified it, cut it down, and we've done a Aurora Design conversion on it. It now has AM and FM stereo, auxiliary in, which is automatic. I'll demonstrate that for you. Bluetooth, hand-free phone calls, everything. This radio will also scan your station for you. Has voice ID, 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel. It has 3 pre-outs on it, 2 if you want to add a amp to your rear speakers and even a sub. And it's pretty neat. Once you get one of them cut down and get it where you fit everything in it. And I like the style of these radios. A lot of chrome. The bezel on it's huge. He's got room underneath it to add his stuff that he wants to do. So that's a pretty neat radio. Right now you're on FM, and what you have here is a little operating LED right in the middle which changes multiple colors. Of course, now this one, the volume's on this side. And does not have a toner control, so we have a toner switch. And I'll demonstrate for you. Right now you're on FM. That's according to that light right there, it's shining. If you want to go to AM radio, you just simply turn the thing off and right back on. Takes you to AM radio. AM radio right back off and right back on, takes you right back to stereo, FM.
Almost a residency. This is kind of cool. They are doing 2 nights.
For next summer. Right now.
Now, you've got presets you can screw in and get your presets and use them.
Kristen was 13 and she got a note.
A lot of people don't know how these radios work. As you notice, you can't move the tuning dial when you're using these preset buttons, which are these right in the center, because you're actually on that preset. So what you got to do to get it back where you can actually move the needle is push this knob in, which releases this, like that. Now you're back moving your dial around.
Caverns.com.
Obviously, side of the dial. 89.5 Roots Radio, WMOT.
You're back on FM. So you got presets you can actually use. Now this radio will scan for station for you. I'm going to demonstrate that. All you do is take your tuning knob, get it back in this mode where you can move it, and make sure the needle goes up twice. 1, 2.
Scanning for stations.
Now it's going to start scanning for stations without the needle moving. I'm going to show you how to lock on a station, how to find where it is on the dial, and actually how to identify it, because you got AM radio, AM numbers. We'll let it run a few stations. This little light gets to blinking, that means it's scanning.
In our scenario short, it's just how do you stay focused on being that godly man? You know, you reference Jesus.
Hurry, this celebration ends Wednesday.
See, you like that station there, all you do is turn it one time.
Station hold.
She'll lock on it. But as soon as she says that, if you want to find it, just start moving the dial, it'll be quiet until you find that station.
Right,
there it is.
Details.
Regions wants
So now you know where it's at. Let's identify it. You're on FM.
Promise ring at 16.
You're on FM, you want to identify it.
Regions in Nashville go way
Push
back.
this
Enjoy
push
convenient
button
banking with
one
innovative
time.
technology and a
FM 92.1.
Regions Life Green
That's
checking
voice
account.
ID. It tells you where you're at. It will do all this on AM and FM.
Nashville will like that.
I run that station there all the time on these videos. That kind of keeps me out of trouble. Alright, that's how your AM and FM work. You're scanning your stations and all. Presets. Your auxiliary in is a 2-piece cable. You get a male-to-male on this one that you can hide in the car. It plugs in where it says aux. And you just plug it in. You put any device on it you want to. Satellite radio, CD changers, your phone, XM radio, whatever's got a head like this, it puts out sound. All you do is plug it up and simply hit play. Green, auxiliary in. anytime you're on an auxiliary device, you won't go back to radio. All you do is take that device and turn it off. And if you don't touch the radio in 20 seconds, it'll automatically switch back over. And we're going to let it do that. But if you want to go quicker, all you do is turn it off and right back on. It remembers where you're at, just like you're cycling from AM to FM. During that 20 seconds, it'll stay on FM, if that's where you had it. We're going to let it automatically change over. You don't even have to unplug it. Automatically change back. That's how your auxiliary in works. Now we're going to run our Bluetooth in. You're going to do the initial pair up on your phone and bring it up on Bluetooth. It will take multiple devices. It'll always pick number 1. So if you're the primary guy who wants to answer all the phone calls, or lady, that's the one you want to pair up first. All you do is take this push button. There's 2 ways of doing it. All this works together. Push button, sometimes a whole lot easier. You can hide these in cigarette lighters underneath the lip of the dash, just so you know where it is. Hold it down.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
Showed up on her phone. All we gotta do is tap on it. She'll tell us when it's done.
Pairing completed. Bluetooth connected.
Alright, we're connected up. Now you have, these are hard to build a built-in mic. I don't want to drill a hole because the chrome is absolutely good on this radio. So you have a mic that you can plug in with the extendable, and you can run it around or hide it wherever you want to. And just plug it in over where it says mic. And we're going to do a voice command if this thing will behave. Get up here. There we go. We're going to do a voice command. There's 2 ways of doing it. Now you know you're lit up because your button's lit up. You're on Bluetooth. What we're going to do first is we're going to shut it off. And we're going to make sure now that you pair it up, every time you get in this Cadillac and have this phone with you, or your phone, once you do the pair up, it'll find your phone. You shouldn't have to pair it up at once unless you have something wrong with your phone, or if you get a new phone. I have a lot of people call me on that. You'll have to go back through the pair up deal if you get a new phone, repair it so it knows that phone. Anyhow, we turn it on. Let's make sure she finds it.
Bluetooth connected.
Alright, we're connected up. That's what it's supposed to do. Now let's do a voice command. We're going to use that mic. Hold this down or turn this up twice. Hold it down. Play music. On the music on my phone. Now there's several ways you can advance your music. You can press this once to advance, twice to back up or repeat. You can even move your needle. Up, back. Phone call comes in, she'll come on your radio, you'll hear it through your speakers, incoming call. You can actually, if you're on this mode here where you push it in, you can move it up 1 click to answer a call or push this push button 1 time. To end the call, you can let the phone hang up, it'll go back to doing whatever you're doing. Or you can press it twice here or take the needle back once to end the call if you want to end it early. Might be somebody you don't want to talk to. I get a few of them. But that's how your Bluetooth and all connect. So now we know it will connect up every time we turn the radio on and have this phone. Alright, we're going to do a voice command. Instead of holding this down, which is easier sometimes, we're going to do it by volume knob. We'll turn this up twice. Stop music. Stop music. Let's do that again. Stop music. It's a redneck phone, it's a little slow. Back to radio. Now you're set up, ready to go. You can bring your phone up to music and just hit play, it'll automatically change over. And I hit off, it'll change back. Or I can hold this down and do a voice command, say call home, look for us, whatever your smartphone's capable of doing. Hold this down. Stop music. Not giving enough time, am I? My phone's a little slow, it's a redneck. Stop music. calls right back to radio. That's how your Bluetooth and all work, which is pretty neat. Auxiliary in. Now we're going to do the toner switch. I got to show you that. Your toner switch is neat. I've done this one a little bit different than I normally do. So you got a little LED red that shows up right here when you know that you're on toner switch. And what we're going to do, toner switch, when you push it in one time, your volume control becomes your toner, balance, and fader. So the trick to making these work right, turn your radio up where you can hear it. Alright, click your toner switch, or a little red light will come on. There it is, you're on toner. There's your bass. There's your treble. Alright, you get your toner where you like it. All you gotta do is click it off, she'll hold the volume.
Volume hold.
Take your volume back down to regain your volume. Alright. Now we're gonna go into that again and we're gonna set up balance and fader. This is how you want to set your speakers up. We're going to go into it, turn your volume up just a little bit, press your button, a little red light comes on. Wide open, let's back it up just a little bit. We're going to crank it clockwise twice to go into fader. 1, 2.
Fader adjust.
I'm in the fader. There's my rears, there's my fronts. As long as you're moving this, you can go from back to front. Because you got 4 channels in our AM radio. Alright, we're going to balance it out. All you got to do is stop moving, she'll set it.
Fader set.
Alright, let's go into balance, right and left. We'll counterclockwise, 1, 2.
Balance adjust.
Right side, left side. Let's balance it out. That's where I like it. Let her set it. Just stop moving it.
Balance set.
Alright, you're back on toner. Set your toner. Click your switch so the red light goes out. One time.
Volume hold.
Hold the volume. Back down. Regain your volume. Now you got it set up where you want it. Once you get your speaker set up now, you won't have to fool with that much. It'll be first couple weeks driving the car. You might want to make a few changes, but that's how you do it. Now the neat thing is, that's the way we used to do it, and it will still do it that way. We have a push button now, so there's another way of doing it. Turn your volume up a little bit, push this right here, red light comes on, press this once and hold down, 1, 2.
Fader adjust.
Now I can fade, so I don't have to twist that knob. Back and forth, let's balance it out. Stop.
Fader set.
Alright, now we're back on treble and bass. Set our treble. We want to go into balance, so we go 1, 2, hold it.
Balance adjust.
Right side, left side. Let's balance it out. Let her set it.
Balance set.
Back on treble and bass. Turn our treble up or bass where we want it. Push the button, she'll hold the volume.
Volume hold.
Turn it down. That's another good way of setting your fader and balance without having to turn this twice and make it work. On FM, want to know where you're at? Just push it one time.
FM 89.5.
That's your original 1941 Cadillac cut down conversion. It's in 12 volt. He's completely redoing the car. It's going to look beautiful when it's in there. The chrome and all polished up real good, and I appreciate you letting me do it for you. I got you a bracket on the back on each side because this is a heavy radio. It will have to have some support in the back. So there's a bracket you can hook to on both sides. Ooh, excuse me. Good old Tennessee weather. To help you mount it in, or your mechanic mount it in. I actually had a radio come in, so that's how I had the original knobs. They need cleaning, but I've got one here. I appreciate you letting me do it for you. Thank you.